Hey guys, it's PA Backwoods. I always thought if I was ever in a survival situation, would I be able to start my own fire if I didn't have matches or a lighter? My one friend at Gyardo Militaria gave me a Ferro rod in with a purchase that I had gotten, and I wanted to test out whether or not a complete and total novice without any experience, if you had this in a survival kit, would you be able to create a fire in a survival situation? It is a balmy 10 degrees out here today. I just spent the last couple minutes getting some kindling around, and I'm gonna see if I can even attempt to build a fire. So the way these ferro rods work is you scratch them with a striker and they make a spark. Or at least they're supposed to. This is a little bit harder than what I thought it was going to be. Oh. There we go. I have made fire. You know, I was listening to stories from the Vintage Outdoorsman on YouTube. He's part Native American and gets into a lot of the powwows and trade blanket type sort of events. And he was telling me stories of back in the colonial days, they would start fires with the flint and steel out of their muskets. I assume it would have been extremely dangerous because at the time they would do it with a loaded musket. They would whittle out a little stick and plug the touch hole and then use the flint and steel from the flintlock mechanism to start a fire. Be interesting thing for him to demonstrate, but I couldn't recommend anyone trying that on their own. That seems too dangerous for me. Now, the most important thing when it comes to building an outdoor fire is making sure that it's out and not leaving it where it can spread to anything else and create a forest fire. So we're going to grab some of this snow and douse the fire. If you try this at home, make sure you're in a controlled environment, that you're sure that the fire isn't going to go anywhere. If you do it in a different month other than, or season rather than the winter, make sure that you have water on standby to douse the fire. Another good option would be to get a shovel and douse it with dirt. But always make sure that your fires are out before you leave anywhere.